solidarity and keep our eyes on the victory. Congratulations to this community. Thank you very much.
I need you to cooperate with me. The people that are coming up the stairs, please move back. Please move back. Please get off the steps. Thank you. Now we have another elected official who is here that we need to give our attention to. The next person is Letitia James, the public advocate. Please give her attention.
Say it loud, say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are here to stay. Today. Today we are gathered because we are Americans. And today we come together to support your boycott because we want this country to know that this is the country built by immigrants with the blood, sweat, and tears of immigrants. Together, we are strong, and we will let this administration know that you cannot build walls. No walls. So we are strong together, and we are united because we are Muslims today.
So we can continue. Now it is my honor and privilege to bring Brother Abdessalam Mubarak to greet you.
Assalamu alaikum. First I want to thank the Borough presidents for allowing us to organize this here in front of the Borough President's office. My fellow organizers, community members, family, friends, Yemeni Americans, Muslims, fellow Americans, and above all, our fellow citizens of the world, I want to thank you for joining us, supporting this cause, and joining us in our fight. We are here today gathering as one to fight this executive order by President Donald Trump that has only created disorder among us and all who are seeking freedom. The shockwave of our community felt after hearing this has broken our hearts, but never break us down. My fellow Yemeni Americans, you are hard workers. Expectation to this country will not be in vain. Yemeni Americans have been serving this country since the 1950s. Today we have about 80,000 Yemeni American citizens and green card holders and the 5 boroughs of New York City and growing. Most of them own small businesses and very successful, and they are serving the communities here in the 5 boroughs. Some of us came here with the same hopes and dreams, and like any other immigrants, to start a life that is free, to flee the trial of our war-torn country, to seek freedom and justice for us, like any other immigrants that came from the world, to create a life for our children that we only dream to live as children. This order goes against everything we came here for and what America stands for. Imagine being separated from your family for 5 years, working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week to live an American dream. Being worried every day, knowing your loved ones are in a country riddled with war. And doing all that we can for them. The U.S. Embassy in Sana'a has been shut down for 2 years because of that war. Most of our relatives are already separated, fleeing Yemen and other countries. War! Fleeing to get the visas to reunite with their families here in the United States of America. After years of hard work and finally being able to afford bringing your wife or your child and your families to share the dreams that unites our families in the United States of America. After already extreme vetting and process that takes 2 years to get a visa approval. After all travel and separation, waiting to flee the first sense of relief in America, then finally have the door of freedom to be shut down by President Donald Trump, facing after serving the country for the past decade. America is the land of freedom, and the people coming to America deserve to be free from all prosecution from the dictatorship leaders. Thank you very much for coming to the United States. Again, I want to thank the Board President for allowing us to do this protest in front of the Board President's office. Thank you very much.
I now want to introduce another elected official. I need you to please get off the steps. Please get off the steps. I now want everyone to give their attention to our next speaker, the Council Speaker, Melissa Mark Vivarito.
Good evening! I'm going to be very brief, but I really would like you to hear what I have to say. Today is a very emotional day, but we are all united and in solidarity. We are here across communities, across faiths, to say that we are America. I was very deeply moved by what I witnessed here today. So thank you all for what you do for New York City, what you do for this country. We are all one, we are united, and we will push back against these executive orders. Thank you.
لو سمحتم يا جماعة الذين موجودين على الرصيف، الأخوان مستائين بالطريقة التي تتعاملوا معاهم بالرصيف بدأوا يسقطوا ناس. أرجو من كل واحد أن ينزل من الرصيف على أساس الآخرين يستطيعوا يتكلموا بحرية وباطمئنان. رجاء ارجعوا إلى الخلف، والذي بالرصيف ينزلوا رجاء، لأن البعض يقول لك لن يتكلموا إلا إذا يعني نزلتم من الرصيف. رجاء.
Now I want to introduce the controller of the city of New York, Scott Stringer. Please give him your attention.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Everybody, for 1 minute, I have a message for Donald Trump. And that message, are you ready? That message is you as the president have an obligation to support the Constitution of the United States. You have an obligation to support all of our people. You cannot and you will not attempt to divide this country and separate ourselves, because we are one city and we are one America. When you disregard the Constitution, it's time to get impeached. And now we have to come together as one nation and reject hatred and reject bigotry. All of us. Thank you.
In order for us to continue the program, please move back. Please move back. Get off the stairs. ارجعوا شوية لو سمحتوا. Please get off the stairs. Now I'd like to introduce a fellow Yemeni American who I want you to give her your attention. One of your sisters, one of your daughters, an incredible activist in New York City. Please give me your attention and welcome Wadad Hassan.
We are not letting Donald Trump divide us. We're together. God bless America.
Wadad, where are you, Wadad? Wadad? Okay. All right, folks, we're going to stop right now because I need everybody to give us their attention. Please cooperate. اسمعوا الكلام يا جماعة. ارجعوا الوراء واهتدوا علشان نكمل البرنامج. All right. I wanted our sister Wadad to speak. Please move back and give us your attention. ارجعوا شوية لو سمحتوا. Okay. Now I'd like to introduce Sister Nabaa Adebani to talk about her story. Hello! نحن اليمن! هلا 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 وغلا! أنا أشتي هدوء. I want you to listen. أشتي هدوء رجاءً. أنا I want you to please اسمعوا الكلام. الله يخليكم. الله يخليكم. اسمعوا شوفوا. احنا اليوم يوم تاريخي للجاليه اليمنيه في نيويورك سيتي. Okay? Today is a historical day to the New York City community. So I want you to please calm it down. Allah يخليكم. I'm sorry, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. So أنا أعطي كلمة بالإنجليزي بس مش ليش اسمع ولا كلمة. الله يخليكم. وأنا بحبكم من البيت. My name is Rabia Al-Tabani, okay? I am an Yemeni American community activist. My family immigrated to the United States in the 70s and in the 80s. We have been here for more than 40 years. We are landlords, business owners, professionals. We contribute. My cousins are NYPD cops and they served in the Iraq War. I want to talk to you about how this Muslim ban has impacted me and affected me and my family. For everyone that is non-Yemeni, I want you to know that I have an uncle in Jordan who escaped the war. He's a refugee. Him and his family. He escaped the war and he's been in Jordan for almost 2 years as a refugee. He's been vetted, him and his 6 children and his wife, and he's been cleared and he has been approved for resettlement in Michigan. But what happened the night that Donald Trump signed the executive order, the Muslim ban? My uncle called me and told me, Rabia, this is not the America that you've always told me about. He said this is not. He was so heartbroken and he just couldn't believe that this is happening to him, that he's going to be there for another 6 months. This is what the ban does. This is what the ban does. I also, Allah يخليكم اهدوا. I have also been very much impacted by this because in 2016, January of 2016, I got married to a Yemeni national in Goa, India. I petitioned for him and it took a year for me to get that interview in Federal Plaza. And in November of last year, he was approved. But what happens now? We don't know. Everything is up in the air. I just want, for everyone that is non-Yemeni, everyone here that is not impacted by this ban, you are, and I have seen this week, you are the hope. You are my hope. You have come out day after day in the worst weather, and you stood against this racist, this un-American ban. And I am begging you to keep coming out. I want you to make noise. We will boycott, we will protest, we will do the courts through every other avenue that we will not accept this ban. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rabia. Thank you for sharing your story. I would like now to introduce Rabbi Ellen Littman to give us a few words and comments. and to pray for our community and our country. Rabbi Ellen Littman.
I want to say Canada.
My friends, I am so happy to see you all here and to know how much you make Brooklyn what Brooklyn can be. And I pray that the God who unites us all will come and bring the divine presence into all of our hearts and all of our souls, because I don't want to only say no, I want to say yes. I want to say yes to democracy. I want to say yes to immigrants. I want to say yes to refugees. And I want to say yes to the ways that Brooklyn gets stronger every day because you are here. Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi Ellen Littman. Now, my brothers and sisters, I want to introduce Fat Saleh to give you a few words in Arabic. Please give him your attention.
كلمة رئيس الجاليه لمدينة نيويورك، نلقى الاستماع بليز.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله أخواني. طبعا إن هجرة البشر من بلد أو من منطقة حضارية متجهة نحو التدهور إلى بلد أو منطقة حضارية متجهة نحو الازدهار لا يشكل ظاهرة جديدة في تاريخ البشرية، وبالتالي إن هجرة اليمنيين إلى الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية منذ الأزل وبالتحديد عام 1869 ولليمنيين إسهامات عديدة في كل المجالات. اكتسب بعض اليمنيين الجنسية الأمريكية جراء مشاركتهم في الحرب العالمية الأولى والثانية. واستقر اليمنيين في ولاية نيويورك وكاليفورنيا وميشيغان وشيكاغو وفرجينيا. عمل بعضهم في مصانع السيارات بميشيغان وبعضهم في المزارع في كاليفورنيا منذ الكساد الكبير من عام 1929 إلى 1945. وفي عام 1965 عندما تم القضاء على نظام الحصص للهجرة أصبح حصول المزيد من اليمنيين على تأشيرات الإقامة في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية والحصول على وظائف أكثر بسهولة. نحن جزءا من المجتمع الأمريكي، لنا حقوق وعلينا واجبات. الإرهاب لا يمثل دين أو بلد. ننبذ التطرف والإرهاب بكل أشكاله وألوانه وصوره. نشكر كل من وقف معنا ضد القرار، نشكر كل من وقف معنا من محافظين وأعضاء الكونجرس وسناتر ومحامين وناشطين ومنظمات المجتمع المدني من أبناء الشعب الأمريكي، الشعب الطيب. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Now I would like to introduce another city official here. We have the Commissioner of Human Rights, Carmelyn Morales, to provide a few comments. Please give her your attention.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. You are in New York City. Where are you? Where are you? And in New York City, we respect our brothers and sisters. Here in New York City, the Commission on Human Rights is fighting to protect you. We see you. We have your back. If you are treated differently, if you are discriminated, if you are pushed around in employment, in housing, in businesses, on the streets, we will have your back. In New York City, we embrace you.
impacts you or your communities. Call us at 718-722-1313, and we will be there for you. Call 311 and ask for human rights. Where are you? Where are you? I'm in New York City! New York City! Long for your Arab and Muslim community!
Thank you. Thank you so much, Commissioner Morales. Now I'd like to introduce, I need your attention. Now I'd like to introduce the Borough President of Manhattan. We are in Brooklyn, and we welcome the Manhattan Borough President, Gail Brewer. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I am Gail Brewer, Manhattan Borough President. I'm the Eric Adams of Manhattan. I am very proud to be here today. There are 24,000 New Yorkers who were born in the 7 Muslim majority countries that man in the White House has unfairly targeted, and there are 10,000 New Yorkers born in Yemen and 15,000 ancestry from Yemen. So you are New York, you are part of our city, you belong here, and we stand with you. Take that, Mr. Trump! You cannot divide us! You cannot scapegoat us! And we will stand together! Hey ho! Goodbye Trump and goodbye Steve Bannon! Thank you Brooklyn and thank you New York City!
Thank you, Borough President Gail Brewer, for your incredible words. Now, my brothers and sisters, I want to introduce one of my fellow sisters, a Yemeni who's experienced so much in her life during the war and after the war, who's going to share her experience. Please give your attention to my sister, Samar Nasser. Salam alaikum! Good evening, everyone. My name is Samar Nasser, and I was born 22 years ago in South Bronx. our next speaker, the first and the only Muslim in the City Council, our brother Danique Williams from Queen. City Council member Danique Williams.
Assalamu alaikum. My brothers and sisters, this is what democracy looks like. This is what the struggle looks like. This is the next chapter in America's struggle. I want to thank everyone who's out here to support this movement tonight. My colleagues in government that make it possible for this to be a sanctuary city that it is, for this to be the voice for the voiceless that it is, to support the immigrant population as we have done. I, like you, am a Muslim from Brooklyn. Despite the incendiary rhetoric and the bad words that come out of Washington, D.C., myself and my colleagues from the City Council, joined by Councilmember Gentili, Councilmember Carnegie, Councilmember Williams and Menchaca, are all standing along with the Speaker in support of Yemen, in support of the immigrant population that are being undermined in here. We will continue to move forward. We will not move back. The struggle continues and continue to resist.
Thank you so much, Councilman Danique Miller. Now I would like to introduce another councilman who has been a great ally to the Yemeni American community and the Muslim American community, my brother Carlos Menchaca from Sunset Park.
Buenas noches! Good evening! My name is Carlos, and I'm with you. Can you help me send a message tonight to our president? Repeat after me. Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! We are American! We are New Yorkers! Donald Trump, you work for us. You work for us. No ban. No wall. We are united. We are united. And we will stand up. And we will fight back. Si se puede. Si se puede. Si se puede. Thank you, my brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters, yeah, we need you to please back up. Please back up. Move back. Please move back. Then now I'd like to introduce Councilman Gentili from Bay Ridge.
Assalamu alaikum.
I wish that the State Department can see us here, all the immigrants here in New York tonight. I wish Homeland Security could see all the immigrants here tonight. I wish the White House could see all the immigrants here tonight. And they would see how far they have drifted from America's values of opening our arms to immigrants like you and me. And they would thank you to the Yemeni community for your boycott. They would see that hate does not make us great. It is our community standing together that will make America great. Thank you all very much.
much for being out here tonight.
Thank you, brothers. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Please be patient with us. We want to get the elected officials to finish speaking, and after they are done, I promise you we will chant and we will get our voices heard. Please cooperate with me so we can finish with the elected officials. Now I would like to invite Assemblyman Robert Carroll to say a few words.
Good evening, friends. Good evening, Brooklynites. Good evening, Americans. We stand united against the hate and bigotry and unconstitutionality of Donald Trump. We may have lost this election, but we will win the future. America is about pluralism and multiculturalism. We have your back. We will be united. We are with you. Thank you, Debbie.
لو سمحتم يا اخوان، اصبح الان الذي جالس على الدرج هذه خطر، قد يمكن نسقط وبعدين يفرقونا كلنا. ارجو ان تنسحبوا الى الخلف. Please, everybody, it's becoming too dangerous over here in the steps. So move down, make some room so people could speak. Move back, move back a little bit. Slowly, so we can have some room. Everyone in the steps, you're not doing anything good. You're basically making us look like we can't speak. Away from the staircase, all of you. Only the speakers. Please.
Brothers and sisters, please move back. The people on the steps, please go down. You're making it dangerous for us to be on the steps. Please go down if you are not a speaker. Please go down if you are not a speaker. رجاء انزلوا من الدرج. I want the program to continue, but I need you to cooperate. Now I would like to introduce Assemblyman Felix Ortiz to say a few words from Sunset Park. Assemblyman Felix Ortiz.
Salam alaikum! Good evening, New York! It is my honor to be here supporting all of you as we continue to unite ourselves. We're sending a big message for the guy that came from Queens, went to the White House, that he does not belong in the White House unless he begins to change his policy. With that, I would like to say to all of you, let's continue to stand together. May God bless you, and let's continue to keep our faith, because we will overcome. God bless.
Brothers and sisters, we are almost done with the program. Please bear with us. We are almost done. Now I'd like to introduce an incredible sister from our community, Aruba Al-Mansouri, who was a valedictorian at City College and was invited to the White House because of her incredible work as a student. I now bring to you Aruba Al-Mansouri.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. to stand up for our constitutional rights and shared American values. Thank you for all the businessmen and all the workers for taking the time off to do the first ever Yemeni strike in New York City. This is important. هذا الحدث مهم جدا لأن اليمنيين يجب أن يكون لهم صوت، لأن احنا نكون أساس في مجتمعنا في نيويورك وفي الولايات المتحدة بشكل عام. I want all of you today to shout out a large, warm thank you to all our first responders, from lawyers, translators, and protesters that standing with us in solidarity at airport. Everyone say thank you. You can do better than that. Say thank you. They fought and ensured that our constitutional rights are being protected. And for that, we will be forever grateful. And we share with them our sincere respect. You have to know that there is an estimate of 3.3 million Muslims in the U.S. We are not violent. You know, we did not migrate here in the last 10, 20, 30, or 40 years. Muslims have been a part of the fabric of the United States since the 17th century, when they brought our African brothers and sisters on slave ships to build this nation, a nation of immigrants. The reality is that Muslims are portrayed in a negative value. But we occupy positions from lawyers to doctors to government to small business owners like everyone here today. And the United States has to know that and realize that and recognize what we are to the community. And this is why it's important to share our values. We're not just speaking stories to you. We're speaking to the media that will report on this tomorrow morning to put a face to every Yemeni face in this community. Thank you, and I hope that you know this is the beginning and not the end.
Thank you. Thank you, Aruba. Now I'd like to introduce Councilman Yemni Williams, a city councilman in Brooklyn. Yemni.
Assalamu alaikum. Those who don't like Donald Trump, put your fists in the air. This is the conflict. Those who really don't like him, take one step back. If you don't like Donald Trump, take one step back. If you don't like Donald Trump, take one step back. If you really don't like Donald Trump, take one step back. I want to tell all my Yemenis and Muslim brothers and sisters, you look beautiful. And on behalf of the council members, welcome, and I'm glad that you're here. We've seen this happen before in history, and we're here to let you know that it will not happen again on our watch. We know that all the bigots, all the racists, all the fascists in this country, they have a leader. His name is Donald Trump. But we are the people of America that will make sure we stand up to our true ideals. Everyone is Muslim today. And I'll say this, history is on our side. Because no matter who's in the White House, I know one thing. God was great yesterday. God is great today. God will be great tomorrow. Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Thank you, Brother Yemni, for coming out and showing your support for our community. We are all Muslims. sisters, please bear with us. Now I'd like to introduce Joanne Simon, another elected official who's here to welcome you and greet you and stand in solidarity.
Good evening. Thank you for coming tonight and being here together to stand up and fight back. Remember, folks, Steve Bannon was not elected anything. He shouldn't be writing executive orders. Welcome to my assembly district, where it has been home for many people of Middle Eastern background for the last 100 years. We are your neighbors. We will be with you throughout this fight. We will stand up, we will fight back, and we will do it together. Thank you.
Now I'd like to introduce another brother who's actually here to speak on behalf of ICE Free NYC, Aldo Resendez. Aldo.
Assalamu alaikum! You all look beautiful! My name is Mariano Munoz Elias from ICE Free NYC. I'm here to tell you, in response to Trump's immigration policy, politicians have highlighted New York City's status as a sanctuary city. Boys, calm down, boys. Boys, ahik.
شوفوا يا أولاد اللي هناك اسمعوني. هلو العسكر حيجوا يبزوكم فاهمين؟ تشتوا العسكر يجوا يبزوكم؟ اهدأوا انتم على عيني وراسي. اهدأوا. اوكي؟ اهدأوا ما نشتش مشاكل.
Brothers and sisters! In response to Trump's immigration policies, politicians in New York City have highlighted our status as a sanctuary city, arguing they will do whatever it takes to protect law-abiding families and ensure public safety. However, any city that employs broken windows policies cannot be a sanctuary city. We demand an end to broken windows policy and the dismantling and the calling police apparatus. ICE Free NYC has an action on Saturday, February 11th, 2 p.m., Washington Square Park. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters.
Thank you, Aldo. Folks, we only have another 15 minutes for the program to continue. Please be patient. There are other people that we've invited to speak, but I'm going to just acknowledge their presence here so we can move forward. We also have here with us Tariq Ismail from CUNY Clear. I want to thank him for coming out. We also have Brother Salam Al-Jidaki, who is a Syrian who is Stickham Lincoln and his community that is here from the Network of Arab American Professionals. And I thank you for standing with us. We also have Agab Nashid from CARE New York, who is also a Yemeni American activist and a lawyer in your community. And lastly, we also have Brother Murad Awada from the New York Immigration Coalition here with us as well. So now I want to give the opportunity for the Islamic Leadership Council President Abdul Habib Jamili to make a few remarks before we finish the program.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. السلام عليكم. First, I would like to hail and to congratulate the Yemeni community who is here right now. I would like just to mention that while passing through the streets, store after store after store, all of them are closed, and every one of them is participating in the protest. Second, we would like to say that to our friends, our partners, on behalf of the Islamic Leadership Council, we appreciate your participation, your support, your being with us. And we assure you that we will not stop. We will be fighting and fighting until we get the justice and until we get the sure way. On the other hand, we would like to say that we will be standing in everywhere, in every corner of the United States, whether here in New York or in any other state, in the airports and in everywhere. There will be the Friday prayers in the airports all across the United States in protest of these executive orders and the ban of justice. At last, we would like to say that we would like to say that we condemn all type of injustice, and we condemn this ban on Muslims and all refugees, whatever their faith is. And at last, we would like to say to our elected officials, thank you for being with us, and we appreciate your support and we appreciate your standing with us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you, Brother Abdul Hakim. Brothers and sisters, we have someone from the Buddhist community who's come to stand with us in solidarity. Please give your attention to Brother TJ.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Hey, this is TK Nakagaki from the Buddhist Council of New York. My way to show your respect, is putting hands together. So if you don't mind, join me together, put your hands together. Yeah. And a greeting to you all. Greeting to you all. And we are all, sorry. In our Buddhism, we talk about the mantra, and we are all connected. So what we're going to do is, we are together, and then USA. We are together, USA, okay? Are you ready? 1, 2. We are together, USA! We are together, USA! We are together, USA! Thank you!
Thank you, TK. Brothers and sisters, I need your attention. The next speaker that I'm going to introduce is one of the most important sisters in New York City that you need to know to help protect your civil rights in New York City. This sister is a Yemeni American sister who is, as far as I know, the only lawyer in our community that is a female and that is representing our rights in New York City. Please help me welcome Afaf Nashed from the Council on Islamic Integration.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I need everyone to please calm down. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Listen, please. I'm a Yemeni. We didn't grow up yelling, so I need everyone to please be silent and to have some discipline and focus. We know that this is a protest and this is something emotional, and let me tell you, this is emotional for me. Your blood is my blood. We understand. I want to let you know that the CARE, Council on American Islamic Relations, is a civil rights organization that is fighting every single day for every single one of you. Our New York chapter is here to represent your voice. We are challenging the ban in the courtrooms. We are challenging the ban in the streets. We are challenging the ban in our homes. We are challenging any discrimination to any Muslim American, no matter where, when, or how. And on this night, as I look across the crowd and I see your faces, I have to say that I remember my own father, my mother, my brother, my sister, the family values that we grew up with: honesty, integrity, decency, rahmah, izzah. And I want to say that Trump has none of those characteristics. But regardless, so long as we have the passion and the commitment to fight back, and I am so proud of my Yemeni community that put their economic desires on hold in order to be here tonight and to show the world that the Yemeni community is not voiceless, that we will not cower in fear. That we have power and we have courage, and we will not stop until our families are united. Wives with husbands, sons with their fathers, and young mothers with their daughters. And the fight will continue every day, and I welcome your absolute commitment, not just today, but tomorrow and the day after, until we join again in the streets shouting, "We did it!" Because we are listening.
Jazakallah khair, Sister Afaf. Now, my brothers and sisters, we have someone who's here standing with us that has actually been identified as one of the most prominent Muslim American women in the United States and globally. But before I introduce her, I want to also acknowledge other communities that are here, that are supporting our community. From the Palestinian American community, the Abushi family is here. From the Syrian community, we have Sarab Al-Jadakli here. We have brothers and sisters from Libya supporting us. We also have brothers and sisters from Jordan. We have brothers and sisters from Sudan. We have brothers and sisters from Pakistan. We have brothers and sisters from Bangladesh. We have Christian and Jewish brothers and sisters. We have Latinos standing with us. We have African Americans standing with us. We have America standing with us. In a beautiful diversity that says we are better than that, we are bigger than that. And so now, Mansour, a prominent leader of the community. Assalamu alaikum. أنا اليوم فلسطينية أمريكية فخور فيكم يا جالية اليمنية الأمريكية في الجنة. انتوا من أحسن الشعب اللي موجود بهذه البلد. اليوم الجالية اليمنية الأمريكية رفعت راس كل المسلمين في هذه البلد. إن شاء الله نضلنا مع بعض متوحدين وندافع عن حقوق بعض، وإن شاء الله الله بيحمينا وبيحمي عيالنا وبيحمي ديننا بهذا البلد. I want to say to you, my dear sisters and brothers in the Yemeni community, that today you made not only the Yemeni community proud and the Muslim community proud, you made New York City proud. I want you to know that it is people like you and business owners like you that make this city work. New York City would not be New York City without you, without your contribution. I promise you, my dear sisters and brothers, that I, as a Palestinian American, as the executive director of the Arab American Association of New York, will always stand with you and defend you, because you are the best that this country has to offer. Not only are you making the Yemeni community proud here, you are raising the heads of your Yemeni sisters and brothers in Yemen, who we pray for their safety every single day. So today is just the beginning. You have proven your power. Elected officials would not have been here today if they did not recognize your power. So I hope that the Yemeni community continues to organize with these sisters, that you support your Yemeni sisters who are the best that your community has to offer to the rest of New York City and the United States of America. بشكركم اليوم على حضوركم وعلى شغلكم وعلى القوة اللي فرجتوها لجميع الناس اللي هان بنيويورك سيتي، وإن شاء الله نتوحد مع بعض، والسلام عليكم، يعطيكم العافية. We are almost done, brothers and sisters. Today we have one person with us from our community that has a very sad story, who is going to share it, and we saved him for last. Fahd al-Faqih will tell us about his family story.
Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone. My name is Fahd al-Faqih. I'm a father for a beautiful daughter. I named her Hannah. His Arabic name is mean a blessing. And if you translate it to the Hebrew, it's be God has blessed me with. I blessed too. I'm gonna tell you about my story when it started in September 17, 2008, when Al-Qaeda attacked the U.S. Embassy in Sana'a. And that dark day, my oldest brother Mukhtar was working as a security officer in the U.S. Embassy in Sana'a. He gave up his life. He gave up his life to try to defend, to support everyone in the U.S. Embassy. He gets killed in the U.S. Embassy to defend. He was defending. He doesn't have no difference between American or Arabic. He gave his life. He shot 3 times from the chest. He never turned back. His gun hit the first when he got killed. He defended with no weapons in his hand. Just what he has is only the alarm, and he closed the gate in front of them. That's what, when everybody knows, they come to attack them. That's my story. Thank you for everybody.
Now, brothers and sisters, I have a very important message with you before we end. You must all leave here today doing 2 important things. One, if you are not registered to vote, make sure that you register to vote in order to be counted. 2, you must leave here making sure to call 2 Congress people. Congressman Donovan, who is in Bay Ridge and Staten Island, and Congressman Peter King, and tell them no to the Muslim ban. That is your job leaving here, letting them know that we will refuse and resist the Muslim ban. And lastly, to all of the bodega and store owners, remember, today is just the beginning of your organizing. You are powerful. What you have done today shows the world that you are incredibly sophisticated to know what to do when times get really tough. So I am so proud of you. I am so humbled to be a part of your community. I love you all from the bottom of my heart as my brothers and sisters. On Saturday and Sunday, we are holding Know Your Rights trainings, one in Brooklyn and one in the Bronx. Bring your families to learn about the Muslim ban, and we will work with you to organize you. So now I want us to end with a chant. The chant is, no hate, no bigotry, no Muslim registry, 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 no hate, no bigotry, no Muslim registry. Thank you all. Jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum. At JFK. Come again to show your numbers tomorrow. Now I will let Brother Abdessalam help us with the crowd.
يا اخوان السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أرجو من كل الأخوان أن يعرفوا أنه يوم السبت ويوم الأحد سيكون معانا لقاء في الودي نعرف حقوقك، فيحضروا محامين وناس مختصين على أساس الذي يجي يسأل بخصوص قضيته يكون موجود في يوم الأحد على صالة الودي. والآن أرجو أن تتحركوا ببطء وحاولوا أنه بنعلن لكم على أساس الساعة التي بنحددها إن شاء الله الساعة 6. ان شاء الله. على كلنا الان يا اخوان، الان انتهي الوقت معنا هنا. لابد انه تخرجوا على اساس بطريقه سلسه، وحاولوا انه ما تخضوش الطريق على اساس الناس يمشوا من اجل ما يتخبطوش. شكرا.
Please exit quietly and productively. Take all your things. Thank you so much for coming out. God bless you. Allah ma'akum. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you and peace be unto you. Thank you to all of our partners. Thank you to all of our allies for coming out. Thank you to all of the organizers and all of the community members who helped make this possible. Assalamu alaikum. We're done. We're done.
وين سايره؟ عارف